Can Ethereum smash past the old all-time high and go up over 1000% to the upside? Stay tuned in this video as I'm going to give you my price prediction for Ethereum in 2023 and this upcoming bull run. Before I get started, make sure to check out my new trading masterclass that I just released, and it's over 50% off right now for a limited time. I teach you everything that you need to know to become a consistently profitable trader in the markets using so many different tools, trading strategies, different indicators that you can adapt into your trading system to become a consistently long-term profitable trader in any market that you choose. Now let's get straight into the video of actually getting a price prediction for Ethereum in 2023. The absolute first thing that I like to do on the chart is actually scroll out and at least to the weekly time frame. I really like these long-term charts for actually understanding what is truly happening in Ethereum and all these different cryptocurrencies and even assets. The first thing that I want to do is actually see how high did we actually go in this last bull run. You can see the price that we were currently at was around this $10 region. So let's get this $10 region and actually go all the way up here. You can see that we had a 10,000% move to the upside. Then in the next bull run, I want to see how high did we go. We went around 5,000% to the upside. So we've went from 10,000%, we've now gone 5,000%. If we halve again, so we've gone 10,000 to 5,000. If we halve again from this current bottom, look at 2,000%. Let's even just do a 1,000% gain as an even potential projection to the upside. You can see that a 1,000% gain would actually push Ethereum to this $10,000 level. And when we actually understand and look at the last bull runs, it's not actually unrealistic. We made a 10,000% push to the upside. We made a 5,000% push to the upside. Now, can we make a 1,000% push to the upside? There is a lot of potential on Ethereum, but let's actually understand and analyze the price action that is going on. The first thing that I do want to say is that this does not look unrealistic to say that this potential to actually push to this $10,000 region. There may be a lot of people right now that are saying this does not look realistic, but when you look at all the last bull runs, it actually makes a lot of sense. We've been halving. It actually makes sense to go up 2,500%, but I'm just being something even more realistic and saying it has the potential to go up 1,000% to around this $10,000 level. Now let's focus on the next part of this. The next part that I actually want to do and focus on is scrolling into the chart and actually seeing, are we long-term bullish or long-term bearish at our current price point? Because we look to the left and we see we had a really long and uptrending exponential moving average, meaning that all in this area here, we only want to be looking to buy. But then what happened? The market shifted. The exponential moving average all in this area through here was then pointing to the downside, saying that I can only be shorting in the market. And the best part is about this entire pit is that the current Ethereum price action is actually having an uptrending, positively trending 20 exponential moving average on the weekly time frame, meaning that I can be looking for longs to the upside in the current market. If we had a downtrending market like we did back here, I would only looking to be selling, because all through this value zone area between the short and medium term exponential moving average, when we had this downslope, that was a perfect area to actually be selling in the market. Now we've got a positively trending exponential moving average with this value zone all through here. We're currently in the value zone right now for Ethereum, and we have the positive trend to the upside. So overall, it's telling me that yes, I can actually be looking to buy Ethereum right now for potential pushes to the upside. This would even nearly be one of the most perfect levels, because the true strategy is to follow the trend. The overall trend right through here is pushing to the upside, and we're getting the best buy right now because we've had all this upside momentum to the upside. Now we're actually coming back. We're pulling back to a value zone, which I like to call the value zone, and I teach in my trading course. So we're coming back into the value zone, so we're actually getting the best price. Say we were to buy up here like some people were. Look at the difference in price. If you were to buy all the way up here to right now, you basically save 15%. compared to if you were to buy up here to then now buying in the value zone. So you're saving 15%, you're getting into a long-term good position. So now that we've actually entered into the market, where are some potential levels that we would look to be actually getting out of the market? Because now that we've entered into the market, or at least we're happy with, because I've done some other price predictions, and you would know that even currently the exponential moving average on a lot of these coins is actually pointing to the downside, which tells me we are soon to have a bullish market for these coins, but we are not bullish just yet. And I cannot really going in to this market and actually be buying because the long-term trend is yet to be bullish. And if the long-term trend is still pointing to the downside, why would I be buying? Because I'm just putting my money, basically putting it in the fire, because the long-term trend is going to prevail rather than the short-term trend. One of my favorite tools for finding some price targets into the future is actually this trend-based Fibonacci extension tool. So what I'm actually going to do is go to this first Ethereum bull run and actually use this trend-based Fibonacci extension to see some of the places that the last bull run actually pushed to. So you can see we're going from bottom to top all the way back to the bottom in this region. Now we can actually project and see what areas this last bull run actually pushed to. So you can see in this region here, we have the 1618 level, which is a very big confluence zone, especially when using, it's known as the golden zone when using this trend-based extension tool. We then have the 2618, the 3618, and the 423 level in the market. So where did price actually currently hit? We were just off this 3618 level, basically between the 2618 and 3618 level in the market. So when we do this trend-based Fibonacci extension using now the latest price on this price prediction, so we can actually see we went between the 3618 and 2618. So let's actually use this trend-based Fibonacci extension. We bring it from this bottom, we then bring it to this latest bull run high, we then bring it down to this bottom through here, and we then get projections on price in this current price point. And look at how perfectly that lines up. You can see Ethereum right now has a 1618 level, and where is it nearly perfectly hitting in the market? It hit that 1000% to the upside that I was talking about right there. It's just shy of $10,000 per Ethereum right there. So you can see that we actually do have a confluence level in the market. You'll see, and if you actually backtest using the trend-based Fibonacci extension, it's one of the better tools for actually projecting into the future when we actually have no price to go off. If you obviously scroll out, you can see Ethereum has only ever played in this ballpark here. We've never played in this ballpark up in this region here. And that's why I really like the trend-based Fibonacci extension, because when you've never had price traveling into this region, it's very hard to say or give an exact price point and say, yes, 7,654. That's when Ethereum is going to have a turnaround. Well, why? How do you know? You've got no numbers, you've got no mathematics actually based off that. Whereas here, we're using a strong mathematical equation, basing it off previous bull runs, seeing what's actually happened. If we actually base it off the last bull run, it would then be pushing into this region in here, into the between the $12,000 to $18,000 level. But again, and as we talked about before, that every single bull run basically gets decreased and decreased. The first bull run 10,000%, the next bull run 5,000%. Then this bull run makes sense to get that 1,000%, and it would also make a psychological number at around this $10,000 level. So not only do we have that psychological number at $10,000, we also have a confluence level where we have this 1618 market level for the trend-based Fibonacci extension at this $10,000 level. That's truly one of my big selling areas for Ethereum. I personally own a really nice bag of Ethereum, and that's one of the big regions that I'll be looking to finalize my position. Obviously, even when we come back to the old all-time high, I'll be looking to even get a portion of my position out. If we look from the current price at 1,800 and we go all the way back to the old all-time high, that's basically a 2x. So you put $10,000 in, I'll basically have $30,000. So I have $10,000 invested, and then I'll have a $30,000 account. Well, with that, maybe I'll take 1/6 off. So I'll take $5,000 put that back into my account so I can at least lock in half of my initial investment is guaranteed back into my pocket. Then I can continue to let the rest of that position ride, and potentially with that $5,000 that I've locked up in my position, I can potentially now look for new positions in the market. Maybe there's a new altcoin, SLP, Pepe coin, Dogecoin. Maybe there's a different market actually coming about, and maybe I can stake it. And that's why you really need to actually understand what's going on. I really hope you've enjoyed this price prediction video. It truly does make a lot of sense, and I really believe there's a massive potential for Ethereum in this upcoming bull run. At least we have the uptrend in the exponential moving average telling us that the overall bull run has already begun, because a lot of these other coins haven't got this exponential moving average pointing to the upside like we've got in this market. Make sure to check out my trading masterclass in the video description, where I teach you all of this in crazy detail. So make sure to don't miss out on this 50% sale that's happening right now. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and tap that notification bell to continue watching my YouTube videos. If you'd like to continue watching the next YouTube video, click the video that's on the screen right now for you.